खाटू वाले की जय, श्याम प्यारे की जय।
Welcome to Beyond Classes. Now today we'll continue with the chapter similarity only. The next theorem which we have to discuss today is about the external bisector of an angle of a triangle. So the statement says the external bisector of an angle of a triangle divides the opposite side externally in the ratio of the sides containing the angle. Now just see here, this is the triangle given to us ABC, where angle FAC, this is the exterior angle which is formed. So this exterior angle we have taken it. Now AD is the bisector of this exterior angle. Now what does the statement say? That the external bisector of an angle divides the opposite side. Now if you take this angle, the side opposite to it, because AB and AC are the two sides which contain this angle, AB produced and AC. So opposite side is BC. Now this angle bisector, when we produce BC, it meets or intersects BC at point D. So this point D divides the side BC externally. So externally how it is divided? There are two parts. One is part BD and the other part is CD. So the ratio of these two parts, that is BD and CD, is same as the ratio of the sides containing the angle. So sides which are containing the angle, that is AB and AC. So BD upon CD will be equal to AB upon AC. So given here it says in triangle ABC, AD is the bisector of exterior angle formed at vertex A, that is angle FAC. Hence these two angles 1 and 2, they will be equal to each other. To prove, BD upon CD is equal to AB upon AC. So here, in order to prove this, there is a construction. The construction says draw CE which is parallel to DA. You have to draw a line CE which is parallel to this DA, which intersects AB at E. Now this CE intersects AB at point E. Now with this, let us move towards the proof of it. Now in the proof, we already have that CE is parallel to DE. CE is parallel to DA. This is by construction. Now when CE and DA are parallel, then this angle 2 will be equal to this angle 3. Angle 2 equals to angle 3. These are corresponding angles. And this angle 1 is equal to this angle 4. And these are the alternate interior angles, but angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is given to us because AD is the bisector, so angle 1 and 2 are equal. Now if angle 1 and 2 are equal, then it means that angle 3 is equal to angle 4. 3 and 4 are equal. Now if these two angles are equal, then in triangle AEC, two angles are equal, then their opposite sides will also be equal. Therefore, in triangle AEC, AE is equal to AC. AE and AC are equal because sides opposite to equal angles are also equal in a triangle. So if angles are equal, then the sides opposite to them will also be equal. So based on this, we got that AE and AC are equal to each other. Now let's take the triangle ABD. We have the triangle ABD. Now in this triangle ABD, CE is parallel to DA. CE and DA, they are parallel to each other. Now these being parallel, what we can do is we can use the basic proportionality theorem. Now basic proportionality theorem, it will be BC upon CD is equal to BE upon EA. This is what we have. BC upon CD is equal to BE upon EA. This is the result which we have by using the basic proportionality theorem, or which is also known as Thales theorem. Now here, instead of this result, we can use the other result of Thales theorem. There are different results. There are more results which can be done by using this. I'll show you that also. That is adding 1 both sides. Now if you add 1 both sides here, what do you get? You get BC upon CD plus 1 equals to BE upon EA plus 1. Now taking the LCM, you are going to add it. So LCM is CD. You have here BC plus CD equals to, here the LCM is EA, and we have BE plus EA. So now what is BC plus CD? BC plus CD, it is BD upon CD equals to, now what is BE plus EA? If you see here, it is BA upon EA. Now here, this EA, we already have it in equation 1, that AE is equal to AC. So using equation 1, we have BD upon CD is equal to BA upon AC, or which you can also write here, instead of AB, BA, you can write it as AB. So you have BD upon CD is equal to AB upon AC. So hence it is proved. Now here, this is the result which I was talking about, the Thales theorem. One result, it is BC upon CD is equal to BE upon EA. Instead of this, doing all these steps, we got this result. You can use this result straight away. That is, there are the other results, I'll just tell you here in this. One is BC upon CD is equal to BE upon EA. The second result is BC upon BD equals to BE upon BA. And the third result says BD upon CD is equal to BA upon EA. These results, they are can be derived by doing this method. So you can use this result straight away instead of this. That will save you from doing these extra steps. So this is the proof of this theorem, the external bisector of an triangle. Now after this, we'll go with the similarity rules. As you have studied for the congruent triangles, there are different rules which are there. That is SSS congruency is there, then SAS congruency is there, then ASA, RHS. So these are the different rules for congruence. Similarly, there are rules for the similarity also. So we will discuss all the rules one by one, starting with AAA similarity rule, or you can say the law. Now here, this AAA, it means all the 3 angles. So statement is 2 equiangular triangles are similar. So equiangular means if the angles of 2 triangles, they are equal to each other, the corresponding angles are equal, all the 3, then we call them as equiangular. So two equiangular triangles, they are similar. Now we are going to prove this. Now here to prove this, the concept which we are going to use is, now what is the similarity triangles? For similar triangles, that all the three angles must be equal and all the ratio of the corresponding sides must also be equal. So we are already given that the angles are equal. Now we will try to prove that the ratio of their corresponding sides are also equal. Once we do that, then the triangles are said to be similar. So let's move ahead. Now here we are given two triangles. One is triangle ABC and the other one is triangle DEF, in which the corresponding angles are equal. That is, angle A is equal to angle D. These two angles are equal. Angle B is equal to angle E. Angle C is equal to angle F. So all the three corresponding angles are equal. We are given this. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. This sign stands for similarity. Now here, in order to prove this, we need some construction to be done. So the construction says, on the side DE, we are going to mark a point P, and on side DF, we will mark a point Q, such that this AB, this side is equal to DP. The side AB and the side DP are equal. Similarly, the side AC and the side DQ are equal. DP equals to AB and DQ equals to AC, and then we are going to join PQ. So this was the construction which we needed for this. Now let's move towards the proof of it. If you consider these two triangles, in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, if you take these two triangles, in triangle ABC and in triangle DPQ, what we have? We have AB is equal to DP. This is by construction. Similarly, we have AC equals to DQ. This is again by construction. And we have angle A equals to angle D. This is given to us. So with these three conditions, two sides are equal and one included angle is equal, then we say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ, and these are congruent by SAS congruence rule. So using the SAS congruence rule, the triangles, they are congruent to each other. Now if these two triangles are congruent, then this angle B will be equal to this angle DPQ, that is angle 1, say let it be. Therefore angle B equals to angle 1. And what about this angle C? Now this angle C will be equal to this angle DQP, that is angle 2, and angle C equals to angle 2, because these are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. You remember this CPCT which you have done in the previous class. So here we get angle B equals to angle 1 and angle C is equal to angle 2, but our angle B, it is already given to us that it is equal to angle E, and angle C, it is equal to angle F. These are given to us. So comparing all these, if angle B equals to angle E and angle B equals to angle 1, what we get? Hence we have angle 1 equals to E and angle 2 equals to angle F. We get angle 1 and E equal, 2 and F are equal. Now if these are equal, you can see here that these are the corresponding angles. Now if corresponding angles are equal, then the lines, they are parallel to each other. So but these are corresponding angles. Hence PQ is parallel to EF. PQ and EF, they are parallel to each other. Now these being parallel, if you consider this triangle, you can use the Thales theorem, that is dP upon PE equals to dQ upon QF. dP upon PE equals to dQ upon QF. This is by the Thales theorem or by basic proportionality theorem. Here, taking the reciprocal, you can rewrite it as PE upon dP equals to QF upon dQ. What we have done here, we have just taken the reciprocal of it, and the same can be written by adding 1 both the sides as PE upon dP plus 1 equals to QF upon dQ plus 1. Adding 1 both sides. So on adding this, we have the LCM here as dP, and you have PE plus dP, and here you have the LCM as dQ, and here you have QF plus dQ. So PE plus dP, it gives us dE. So you have here dE upon dP equals to QF plus dQ. Thus adding it, you get dF upon dQ. So now this is the result which we get, which you can write it as dP upon dE equals to dQ upon dF. Now here, what about this dP and dQ? By the construction, dP it is equal to AB and dQ is equal to AC. So, as said, we are using these two equations. Hence, you have AB upon DE equals to, this is AC, upon DF. So we proved that AB upon DE equals to AC upon DF. Similarly, in the same method, we took the points P and Q on DE and DF. Instead of that, if you had taken it on DE and EF, if we take the points P here and point Q here, taking the same construction, we could have proved that AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF. We can prove this in the same way. Thus, we have AB upon DE equals to BC upon EF equals to AC upon DF. So what does this show? This shows that all the three sides, they are proportional to each other. Now if sides are proportional, angles we are already given that they are equal. Hence, the given equiangular triangles are similar. That is, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So hence it is proved. Now here one thing what you have to see, you have written the symbolic form in the congruence also, the congruent triangles. What you did there, that the corresponding parts in both the sides on the symbols should match each other. The same thing is to be done here in similarity also. The corresponding parts of the symbolical form written should match with each other on both in both the triangles. So this is the proof of the AAA similarity rule. So here we can say that if three angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding three angles of the second triangle, then the triangles are similar to each other. Now here we say that three angles are equal, then with triangles are similar. But we also know that the sum of three angles of a triangle, whichever triangle it is always equal to 180. So if we know that two angles are equal, suppose A is equal to D and B is equal to E, then what about the third angle? The third angle will also be equal. It will be equal using the angle sum property of the triangle. So in general, if you are having somewhere in a triangle only two angles, the corresponding angles of both the triangles, only two of them are equal, then also we can say that the triangles are similar. In that case, it will be the AA similarity rule. So using AA similarity rule also, we can say that the triangles are similar. So we'll continue next theorem in the next class, in the next video. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you all.